What's happening, YouTube? T-Train here, and we are back for more of our Pokemon Yellow Pikachu solo run. And you guys, it is time for us to get on track. Now, if you'll remember in the last episode, we went ahead and we stopped those awful Team Rockets from trying to cause more mischief and awfulness and being terrible and stuff. And we totally got the, did we get the Self Scope? We got the Self Scope, right? That's what we were doing down there? Yeah. We got the Self Scope? We got the Self Scope! Right on! So yeah, we are in fantastic shape now. What I want to do is I want to come up... Actually, you know what? I want to go to that elevator. Take me straight to that elevator so this goes just a little bit faster. And we're going to go up to floor 5. And go back around. Now we're going to bring it around town. Bring it around town. And we're going to go upstairs. Because we have these things. Okay, so what I went ahead and did is I bought a shitload of lemonades. Because those are cheaper than any potion that we're ever going to buy. And we can also sell some stuff off here. What do we want to sell off? We can sell off... I don't know what TM20... I should actually check what these TMs are. I knew we had a nugget! So I knew we can get rid of that. And that's good money, of course. What are moonstones? What is that? Then you can't sell moonstones. Okay, right on. I will remember that, potentially. So what we can do is we can check out what these TMs are real quick, and we'll sell those off if we don't want them for anything. We have Thunderbolt. I'll hold on to that just to be safe. But yeah, we are... Okay, 30 is gone. We don't need Teleport for anything. Mega Drain, we can't really use Mega Drain. Horn Drill, we can't really use Horn Drill. Double Edge, I'm not sure. Can Pikachu learn that? It can. I'm not sure how I feel about learning Double Edge, but I mean, it's cool to know that we can learn it. So we'll keep TM10 and TM24, but we can sell off the other ones because cash monies. Who does not want cash monies? I know I desperately want cash monies. But, we can go ahead and sell off our TMs here. Well, I didn't mean to jump out of that menu just yet. But mostly, more than anything, is I really just want the space in the bag. We're coming up on that problem. There are some things that I can deposit to that I'll probably get rid of here eventually. I think this was Sky Attack. And that'll be good enough for now. That'll open up a bunch of space for us. So we'll hit the elevator back up. Now, if you don't know, I should actually come back down here. Now, if you don't know what we're doing just yet, we're going to head back down to the first floor. And we're going to open up a path for ourselves, but we're not really going to do anything there just yet. What I want to do is come over here. And I don't want to encounter anything. Thank you so much. We can come in here. And here's this dude. Oh boy, I'm parched. Huh? I can have this drink? Gee, thanks. And we give him a lemonade, because he wouldn't let us through otherwise. If you want to go to Saffron City, you can go on through. I'll share this with the other... Like, I want to know how he's giving one lemonade to 3 other guards, and they're all perfectly, they're all just perfectly like, oh, alright, I'm not thirsty anymore. Especially when it's something like lemonade. Like, it was all lemonade was what I gave him. So that can only quench your thirst for so long. But hey, you know what? If they want to let me through, they want to let me through. I'm not going to argue it any farther than I already am. So now we can go back to Lavender Town, which is legitimately my favorite town in like all of Pokemon, I swear. We'll heal up real quick, and we can head over to probably my favorite place in one of my favorite towns. I love the music. And the music here is just as good. It is just as good here. I am a channeler. There are spirits up to mischief. Oh no, whatever will we do? More than anything that's up to mischief, there's a certain somebody on the screen there.
I'm Gary. Oh! I'm Gary. Oh!
Who just seems like he's just super ready for us to have a fun time.
What brings your Pokemon here? What brings you here? Your Pokemon don't look dead. I can at least make them faint. Let's go, pal.
So we have Gary, who is ready for another battle with us. Who he just is just begging to get body bagged, and by no means do I see a reason to not let him have that, you know? It just seems like it's the right thing to do. So we're gonna go ahead and knock out his Fearow, because, you know, it's a Fearow. You have a Vulpix, obviously we're not going anywhere. We're gonna Thunderbolt this here Vulpix, we're gonna crit it, because that was entirely necessary. What else do we got? What do we got? We got Magnemite? I ain't worried about your Magnemite, friend. I am worried about your Magnemite. This is the only gen this will work out for us. So we're gonna go straight up for the Body Slam and we're gonna OHKO it. Because like I said, this is the only gen where all will work out. So we'll go for that. We have a Sandshrew, that is fine with me. Go ahead and bring out your Sandshrew. It can catch all of these hands and this here Body Slam just the same. Get the fudge out of here. And what do you have left? You have that Eevee. You still haven't evolved the Eevee? You still haven't evolved the Eevee. I'm just gonna Thunder Shock it. I don't want to overkill Eevee any more than we're already going to. Like, oh, okay. Fuck me, right? I guess I don't know what I'm talking about. We're gonna go for another Thunder Shock. We're gonna go ahead and knock it out here. See, I feel, you know what it is I feel bad OHKOing an Eevee because I love Eevee so much. And Pikachu knows that too, so it doesn't want to, like, overkill too hard.
What? You stinker! I took it easy on you too!
So we got 1625 coming our way.
How's your Pokedex coming along, pal? I just caught a Cubone. I can't find the grown-up Marowak yet.
Hint, hint, nudge, nudge, wink, wink, say no more.
I doubt they're already left. Well, I better get going. I've got a lot to accomplish, pal. Smell you later.
Sorry, I like his exit, I guess his entrance / exit music. So what we can do, what you got going on, friend? Even we cannot identify the wayward ghosts. A Sylph Scope might be able to unmask them. Gee! Now who would have something like that? Like, that can't just be for everybody to have, right? Oh wait, I have that. I ain't worried about shit! Be gone, evil spirit! So we're gonna go ahead and fight this nice lady here, which I'm sure has a Ghastly. And Ghastly's gonna catch this Thunder Shock. And it's paralyzed. We paralyzed. Oh, it paralyzed us, actually. The hell do I know? Thor, Thor coming through, not getting shook by that confused ray. Way to stay woke, Pikachu. I'm proud of you. And I do have a paralyzed heal that we can go ahead and get rid of this paralysis. We can move on here. We'll go ahead and fight this nice lady up here too, because she clearly wants to fight. And I'll be damned if I'm going to... Oh my god. Get critted! Get critted! I was gonna say, I'll be damned if I would not oblige appropriately, but that was highly inappropriate, Pikachu. That Thunderbolt did not need to crit. I realize you are just trying to put in the finest of work, and I'm proud of you for it. We have another channeler here. We're just gonna be fighting a bunch of ghosties this whole episode, which is fine. That's really not a problem. It's not like... The only problem that I have with it is that half of our moveset doesn't work, which is kind of an issue, but at the same time, we have so many Thunder Shocks that it's really not even that big a deal. I would like to be able to one-shot things, though, because this Confuse Ray is going to come up and we're going to hit ourselves eventually. Probably more than once. Probably a few times in a row. Unless we just want to go ahead and Thunder Shock the Ghastly, in which case, never mind. I'm cool with that. And you have another Ghastly. I'll go ahead and Thunderbolt this Ghastly, because I don't want to sit in a battle confused for an extended period of time. Thor coming through! Not getting confused, knowing exactly who he has to hit. Even if it is a ghost, he can still see it. He can see it! And I'm proud of him for it. So there's another channeler down. We can move on. It's actually kind of funny that I'm going through an episode. Oh, we got an elixir that'll be so useful later. Beat me nut. I've actually been on a ridiculously huge horror movie kick lately, and which is not really outside of the realm of believability for me. I'm a huge horror movie fan. I actually have a project that I say project, it's really one video that I have coming that if you are a fellow horror fan, you are absolutely gonna love as well. That was a crit. That, like, 5 points of damage was a crit. That's wonderful. But yeah, I do have another video coming out here in the near future that quench your horror thirst a little bit. I don't know, but it was fun to record while I had the opportunity to do so. And like I said, I don't know exactly when it'll be coming your way. Whenever I have time to work on it a little more than I have lately, but hopefully that'll be coming your way soon. But yeah, horror movies, like, I've just been eating up, like, every horror movie that Netflix has. I've just been tearing through them as fast as I can. I didn't even think about this until today, but Amazon Prime has like 85 million movies that are just readily available. So I started tearing into that a little bit too, just because, you know, I just want a little bit of variety with my horror movies. You know, some of them can be like, you know, ghost movies, some of them can be like the typical slasher films, which I love, don't get me wrong, I love my slasher films. I grew up on Freddy and Jason. I transitioned to some Michael Myers. I got my Leatherface. I have a decent collection of pop figures that are right behind this here camera that maybe you'll see someday. It depends on how I rearrange my room. But a good, like, 15 of them are all horror movie people. People and creatures, I should say. It's not restricted to people. But, it's such a big part of my life. And one of the coolest things that has ever happened to me was, I want to say it was 2 years ago at this point, because I definitely didn't get to go this year, but I went to Comic-Con when it was in town, and I got to meet Robert Englund, and that was one of the coolest things that ever happened to me. Like, just to actually get to see, like, I'm gushing at this point. But I mean, we're just going through and fighting trainers that have the same Pokemon over and over again, so I guess, you know, it's really not, nothing that I can commentate as far as what I'm doing goes can really make up for anything. But, yeah, I got to see Robert Englund 2 years ago, and that was one of the coolest things that ever happened to me. I've seen almost everybody that has played Jason Voorhees, all but except for Kane Hodder, who's like the most famous person for doing so. And it's just, oh my god, like, let's see, Comic-Con was last year, or 2 years ago, when I got to meet Robert Englund. There was like a convention in New Jersey that, a good friend of mine at the time, I guess they typically just invite people that maybe haven't gone before, and I never travel out of state ever. So, they allowed me to come with them, and I got to meet almost every single person that has played Jason. I got to meet some of my favorite Friday the 13th victims from over the years. I almost accidentally stiffed somebody on their pay for their pictures, because you actually have to pay for the pictures for people, because at this point in their lives, they're either working like, I don't want to say a real job, because acting is, I mean, anything that you do that somebody will pay you for is a real job. But, like, just, they're obviously providing for themselves by other means at this point. So for them to get that recognition was super cool, because it's been a big part of my life, and for them to be able to take that time to meet with people, you know, schmucks like myself, it's the coolest thing. One of the coolest things that I think I've ever had the opportunity for, and just, I don't know, horror has just been such a big part of my life, and that's why I can appreciate when I play Pokemon, when things like this happen, like this entire place that's ridden with ghosts and whatnot. There's the ghost girl that shows up. What all games does she show up in? She's supposed to show up in Oras. I guess during one of the Elite Four scenes you can see her. I personally couldn't pick her out when I played through when I did my LP. I probably missed it, or maybe they made it not part of the game anymore. I don't know. I don't know why they would take something like that out if they took the time to program it in. We got level 49 on Pikachu here, as he's just silently destroying everybody's lives. We're so close to 50. We're so close. But yeah, there was that the ghost girl that showed up in Oras and in X and Y. And X and Y was way creepier. Oh my god, when you just like walk into a random building and she just pops up behind, like you go up this elevator and she pops up behind you where there was nobody else in that elevator. And she's like, nah, you're not the one. And then just glides away. And I love things like that. I love that not only they took the time to program something like that in, but I don't know, that's all kinds of up my alley. It was so cool. And I don't know, just the Pokemon would take the time to do something like that. I love how all of this started because of the movies that I'm watching on Netflix. That's kind of what happens to me when I talk about horror movies. Is I just start going on rants. I have, well, 2 of them are hanging up right now, but I had at one point in my time, I still have my Friday the 13th poster hanging up. And hopefully like when I do rearrange, eventually I'll rearrange my room at some point. I had a Friday the 13th poster, and then I had a Nightmare on Elm Street poster, closer to the other side of the room. And in the middle, I had the Freddy vs. Jason poster, because I'm a dork, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. But it's a big part of my life. I'm glad that there are other things that I love that can reference and live through that same genre that goes out, really going out of their way to please people like me. Oh, there's a Cubone! Oh, there it is! There it is! Body slam, get the fuck out of here, bitch. Yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry, I don't know where that came from. But now we can go up to this floor here. I'm really not trying to fight all these little ghastlies. They're only giving me, like, the trainers are one thing. Like, I'll fight the trainers because their experience is a little bit better. Oh, that wasn't even, I thought that was her her haunter. Alright, yeah, no, go ahead and bring on your ghastly. That was just a random haunter. Thorny, this is you. Oh my gosh. You know, I can't even be that. Wow. That was so much damage. I'm not gonna worry about healing up yet. Oh, we break confusion just like that. Beautiful. So we're gonna go ahead and knock out your Ghastly. We're gonna go ahead and knock out the second Ghastly. Or the third Ghastly. I don't know how many Ghastlies I killed. I've completely lost track of how many Ghastlies I've been killing. So we're gonna go ahead and eliminate up here. And we'll be right back at full health. Perfect. And I'll grab this here item. As long as I can keep grabbing items, I would like to. An X accuracy, I'm not gonna, that's a little bit more money fodder for us. And we have this nice lady here who wants her Ghastly to get killed, so, you know, we'll go ahead and oblige that. That is completely okay by my standards. Yeah, like I said, I don't really want to fight the wild Pokemon so much, because they're only giving me so much experience. The trainer battles are obviously going to be a little bit better. If you ever played a Pokemon game, you know that is a thing. So we can go ahead and grab this item here. It's a rare candy! Alright! I'm cool with that. I'm not really sure how this battle is about to go down. It's gonna be interesting. Let's go ahead. Are we okay on health? I'm gonna play it overly safe. And just heal up again real quick. Because I bought a crap load of lemonades. And here we go. Begone, intruders! Ghost appeared. Self-scope unveiled the ghost's identity. And here we have the Marowak, the ghost of Marowak. So this is why I'm saying I don't know exactly how this battle's gonna go. Because I don't know if I can hit it with normal type moves because it's technically a ghost. I guess, okay, that's the thing. That's okay. Cool. Oh, we dodging! dodging. Yo, you could use the X accuracy that I have in my bag. I wasn't sure because, like, I knew for sure it would not be hampered. The ghost of the restless soul of Cubone's mother. The mother's soul was calmed. It departed to the afterlife. That poor Cubone, though, right? Yeah, I wasn't sure. Like, I knew my electric type attack wouldn't work because it was considered a ground type, and I wasn't sure if they would consider it ghost just for the sake of the game. I don't know, just for the sake of the story, I should say. Ah, and here's these guys. Stop right there! Grandpa here wanted to complain, so we're setting him straight. So render yourself invisible or prepare to fight. And I'm just waiting for Meowth, but Meowth doesn't show up. He doesn't show up. You have Meowth starting out now? Okay. You do you, Holmes. I ain't telling you who you should and shouldn't be. We'll go ahead and Thunderbolt it. And it's gonna just get completely destroyed. Goodbye. Goodbye. It was nice seeing you. I'm glad you could make it, but it's your time to go. You don't have to go home, but you sure as hell can't stay here. They are evolved at this point. Okay. Okay. So you have an Arbok. We're gonna go ahead and Thunderbolt it just the same. Hopefully we can keep up our one-shot streak. We sure can. Now, I have a feeling that we probably won't one-shot this Weezing, because Weezing is really bulky. We'll see what happens. Oh, look how sad it is. Even the not quite as sad face is like, everything's great. I think it's because he knows what's coming. And it really just doesn't want to be any part of it. We are still, oh, we got the crit. That might have actually mattered. With as bulky as Weezing is, that might have actually made a difference. You will regret this! Got $810 for winning. Looks like Team Rocket's blasting off again! So now we can come up here and talk to this fine fellow. Hey! You came to save me! Thank you! But I came here of my own free will. Oh. Alright, well I'm gonna go and grab Team Rocket and tell them it's okay to come back. I came to calm the soul of Cubone's mother. I think Marowak's spirit has gone to the afterlife. I must thank you for your concern. Follow me home. Pokemon House at the foot of this tower. I do like that they just teleport you there too. I don't feel like using an escape rope. T-Train! Your Pokedex quest may fail without love for your Pokemon. I think this may help your quest. You must make room for— fucking damn it. Here I am thinking I'm like reading key parts of text and it's like, oh, you need to get rid of something. We'll go ahead and toss the X accuracy. It's only gonna get us like $200 anyway. Yeah, you know, shut up and give me the Poké-Flute. Shut up and give me the Poké-Flute. Okay, so we have the Poké-Flute. It is now in our possession. Thank you so much, kind sir, who I was just bad-mouthing. But yeah, we got the Poké-Flute, we destroyed Team Rocket once again, because that's what we do, and we still get to listen to this awesome music until the end of this episode, which is actually right about now. So just a reminder, if you like what you see here today, and you want to see more of it, just smack the like button down below, because if you don't know, your support is greatly appreciated, and now you know. But with that, I'm getting out of here. You guys enjoy the rest of your day, and with everything you do, always remember to stay on track.